Who's that? It cannot be the one and only. Oh my god! It's actually him! I never seen him before. Who is he? Not a lot of people know his real name, but he's known as Husky's Ghost. Legend goes that he goes around the Pokemon regions as a paranormal investigator.
Charmander!
Milk.
Sure.
Chocolate.
He cracks down and finds ghosts, and he exposes them. Sounds sexy. I wonder if he'll let me look at his Poké Stick.
I don't think he ever wants to go and look at your Poké Stick.
Look, he's doing his signature dance. What kind of fucking dance is that?
I've seen how you dance, Larry. It's not something to go home about.
Made a freaking horror game yet. How is it going, everybody? I am Husky's Ghost, bringing you a new episode of Creepy But True Gaming. On this episode, guys, we're going back to Pokemon. Now, there's a lot of things about Pokemon that just does not seem to just stop the creepiness when it comes to the Pokédex to the ghosts. Now, the ghosts have been going on ever since the first original Pokemon games back in Lavender Town. And of course, I did go ahead and discuss a little bit about that. But here we are, a new installment of Pokemon. Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword. Well, I guess it could almost come to no surprise that even the new Pokemon games do have a little bit of a ghost story behind it. So what could it be, and what makes it a little creepy? Well, go ahead, sit back, relax, have some popcorn, and enjoy this episode, everybody. Just make sure you deliver the right letters. It's really no question that the tradition of the creepiness of Pokemon will return for Sword and Shield. And this one could actually be an easily missed one if you do not talk to much townsfolk within the game itself. Now, to go ahead and begin this event of the ghosts, you have to go ahead and visit Hammerlock. Once you visit Hammerlock, you don't have to go straight to this right away. It's something you could actually go ahead and pick back up later on. But if you're itching to just go ahead and proceed with the ghost event, well, that's on you. So in Pokemon Sword and Shield, go and visit Hammerlock. And standing near the castle down on the right side, right by the train station, you'll be able to find a little girl right next to this castle. She's standing right there, alone. Something you won't really think much about. But when you talk to her, she asks you to deliver this letter that she has for this boy that she seems to love very dearly. Seems very cute and innocent, and you want to go ahead and help the little girl out. Maybe you could go ahead and help boost a future couple and make some nice kids. So you go ahead and take the letter, and the first sign shows. The letter seems oddly old, wrinkly, and just rusty. But of course, maybe you just don't think much of it. Maybe she's held on to this letter and she just had a debate with herself for years and years that she really wants to tell this boy that she really likes him. And she just goes ahead and goes with it and wings it. She tells you to look for a boy named Frank in Balunia, or Balalia. I might be mispronouncing that, but oh well. So go ahead and travel to that town, and you'll be able to find a boy who will be able to tell you who Frank is, and he lives in this house. Go ahead and visit the house. You'll be able to find some people here, and an old man. Go ahead and talk to this old man, and he is given the letter. He reads it, and, well, that's when things get a little weird. He says it's from a girl that he's known when he was very little, and they played together a lot. But something was wrong with her, and she ended up having to leave. Ever since then, he's never seen her since. That's kind of odd. And then he asks you how she's doing. Well, of course, I had to go a little silent because I was just thinking, what the frick? He passes me on as the silent type, but he goes ahead and gives me a gift as a thanks for bringing through this letter. But of course, before I left, I wanted to go ahead and talk to the others, and there's this one girl looking at a corner, and she says that we're disturbing a conversation. So if you go ahead and visit back Hammerlock and try to talk to the little girl, let her know that you passed on the note, you can see that she is nowhere to be found. But if you actually try to press the action button and investigate the area where she was standing, you'll be able to find a Reaper's Cloth. And then you'll get a voice nearby saying, "Thank you." Now, of course, this is a sweet little story than anything else. Nothing really too creepy, knowing that this is a little girl who's possibly actually dead. But you know what the really creepy thing is? Let's go back and rewind here. This little girl is just standing there, alone, talking to someone, talking to something. What kind of conversation are they talking about? We always have this kind of mystery when it comes to the Pokemon tradition and the creepiness. Sometimes we have that one ghost girl from X and Y. And now this one? What's going on? Why do they leave us in the cliffhanger like this? Is it all connected? What's this girl hiding? Nobody knows. And don't think anybody will until Game Freak comes forward. And there we have it, guys. That was Pokemon Sword and Shield. What do you guys think? Pretty creepy? Maybe a little bit. But, you know what, when it comes to the Pokemon series, you just got to expect them once in a while nowadays. If you like this episode, guys, well, you know the drill. Until next time, catch you all later.